Men of Reddit. What has kept you sane the past 5 years? An inability to be self-indulgent. I just have too much to do. A few years back before the pandemic, my dad fell and broke his hip. Unable to do anything during his convalescence. The family burdens fell to me, and that's fine. That's how it needs to be. I cared for dad for the last few years of his life. God bless you, dad. Mom and I miss you every day. Now I take care of mom, who's not in the best shape and needs full-time care. She really needs a group of professionals. But we are not ready for that yet. Dad was in one of those care facilities and they nearly let him die. He had a stroke while the nurse didn't answer his calls. The only reason he didn't die is that I called to tell him I was coming to visit and heard his struggles. So I ran up there and then called 911. Anyway, I don't have the luxury of going insane. I have too many people needing care and attention to worry about my own issues. And with that, they sort of disappear. I could worry about more stuff if I wanted, but I've got enough stress. So the little things just don't faze me these days. When mom does go to be with dad, I may have a breakdown then. But in the meantime, I have pill boxes to fill and doctor's appointments to schedule. Regular exercise, journaling frequently, reading, proactively maintaining my friendships, having a goal to work toward daily, learning a new language, and occasionally getting absolutely hammered drunk. Maintaining friendship is low-key hard when you don't have time to hang out IRL. Keeping a small circle does help though. Yeah, I, 36 meters, agree with this as we get older. But having friends does take effort. I found starting a few smaller text threads with different friends has helped. With like 3 to 4 people. Started one with few buddies from high school and now we chat almost every day about stuff. Have another thread with people that live in my city and we plan golf and going out and stuff. Does have to be a lot to maintain a friendship if you actually want to be friends with the people, lol. Literally exercise. Was never a gym person, but started going 3 to 5 days a week 3 years ago. Stopped for a month due to a family emergency, and one day I thought I was having a heart attack. Went to the hospital, and turned out it was just an anxiety attack. Started exercising again, and have been fine since. Apparently my exercise routine was the only thing holding me together through the last 3 years. Divorce, single parenting, losing a parent, layoff, etc. Running has done wonders for my mental health, and has given me endless goals to strive for. Exercise is an amazing medicine. Same lol, I usually run. When I feel upset it has become like actual therapy for me. Who said I'm sane? Which sob is spreading these rumors? Lol. Santa Claus. In new fatty couldn't be trusted. True. He still owes me a Steve Austin action figure W/real working bionic eye for eating all my Brussels sprouts that year. Thank you for the laugh. Great flashbacks. One of my favorite shows. Dog. Living in the moment, I find it extremely calming and satisfying, and now that I've learned to channel it, I'm there quite often. I needed to read/hear this. Thanks. Watching Columbo. Well then, I guess there is just one more thing. Giving up drinking in bars. By realizing that, if I want to be happier, I need to stop being a little b / and do what it takes. Don't wallow in my miserable life like practically everyone between the ages of 15 and 50 does these days. This times 1000. Honestly, sometimes you just need to tell yourself to shut the F up, get on with life, and stop all the worrying. Yeah, I think a lot of people need to just, as messed up as may sound given today's social climate, man up, even women too. If you want to wallow, then wallow. But me, I knew what was making me depressed, so I remedied that. Care to share? If you have a shitty living situation, find another. If you have a bad relationship that you've been trying to fix for years pointlessly, end it. If your boss is in a hole, apply other places. If your house is a wreck, find a cleaning regimen that works for you. If you don't like how you look, focus on what you can change instead of what you can't. Basically, stop being afraid of the process to get better and just do the things to get better. Figure out the issue. Find a solution. Peace and joy is the goal. If it causes more upset than benefit, And only you know what really benefits you. Figure out another way. Not the other guy, but I've been on this journey myself since my last breakup. Meditation. Passion. For a few years now I've felt my life has been underwhelming when compared to previous stages in life, mainly when it comes to friends and social interactions. I'm not antisocial or struggle to establish relationships, but before college I had friends with who I didn't have to limit myself when talking about what inspires me, who I didn't have to rephrase everything I think inside my head because of how dense it comes across to them. People who I didn't have that special something, that little extra that made this friend group special. At the same time, I got to a point where there were no rivals that challenge you in a healthy way, no opportunities for long-standing romances, and a homogeneous mindset for everyone around me. We all get along in my current environment and have similar interests, but when everyone is the same you lose a bit of that diversity I loved so much before. As of lately, so many of my current friends have a living in the moment mentality, where everything is what it is, or some considerations for the future are merely considerations. They have no passion, no drive for bigger plans going forward. Or so I feel, because whenever I even bring the topic they never want to discuss it, or disregard my honesty as childlike delusions. All I want is to being able to become an artist, an author, a writer. It might be easier for them to say, because they are actually good in fields that are more traditional jobs, like developers and researchers, but I'm not. This has also made me feel like I'm just wasting my time being in a place where I'm not leaving an impact on anyone, and I can't learn anything from anyone. Like my talents could be doing much more good somewhere else. And is that feeling what's kept me going? That whatever I do, or whichever path I take, I'll manage to get there. I'm not sad that it's not right now, because I've had it in the past, and I'm sure I can do it again no problem. Besides, it's not like there's nothing to smile about RN, so it's kind of like a stalemate. My shares of Nvidia. Lucky month, great investment you did. Kudos. Lifting weights and diet. A purpose. The hope of love. Good friends. And a brother. Gotta keep on moving. Slowly changing my attitude and mental health state by practicing and reinforcing good habits. Cannabis. In fact, Ima takes some more now. My man. As a matter of fact, Ima takes some more now. Full spectrum oil. They are on sale every Friday. $15 for 1,000 milligrams pure THC. Okay, this got me. Psilocybin mushrooms. Taking them today for the second time in my life. Wish me luck. Safe travels. How dare you accuse me of sanity? I need to push through for the sake of myself and the people I love and care for. I consider the impact my life has on the people around me. I don't think I'll be remembered long after my death. I don't think the memories of my time with people will live longer than me. I don't need people to remember who I am or what I was like. I just want to know that the good and bad I've done in this life has helped people live the lives they dream of. To share that with other people and leave behind a world where the next generation can seek out dreams of their own. Too many people worry about being great. I just want to be good enough for myself and the people I care for. My two cats. Bought a jumbo 4-foot teddy bear during the height of COVID. That teddy bear calmed me down every fucking night. Alcohol and high nicotine levels. This guy is out here signing and winning. Medication. Unironically, men turn to drugs and alcohol during loneliness and depression at disturbingly high rates. Naps, beer, sex, and good friends. Someone living the good life. At first it was weed, for like 3 to 4 years straight. Now I gamble. Motorcycling. Therapy. Started therapy after I had something of a PTSD-induced breakdown in early 2021. A fat tire bike, and my awesome girlfriend. Not in that order.